Okay, beep boop boop bum. Alright, this is gonna be a super short stream because I have a very important meeting to get to. But I did want to stream a little bit today because yesterday I took a break for Halloween. Okay, this is mostly me going back and fixing up my anatomy. Just a little gross. There we go. Okay, beep boop boop bop. Okay. And I see for the collarbone, doesn't really, it's not that bendy, so gotta be straight. People who can do realistic art styles with full anatomy are crazy. Mars says you were jailed. I was jailed. They sent me to jail, and once again, they didn't even tell me what I did. By now I should be free, so maybe I'll like hop on in a little bit, like after I'm done with my meeting. But yeah, they jailed me for what? We're talking about TikTok, by the way. I'm here because TikTok sent me to jail. And Mara says, what I was about to say about the raisins was, we mixed two materials in water with raisins to create CO2, which made them go up to the surface. Ooh. Oh, and by the way, Mars is talking about a science project that they had to do for class. Crazy. And I am currently working on my new episode for my webtoon comic. It is going to be a short one, which is Halloween themed. And then we'll get back to like our regular format. I kind of want to make Angelo a little bit more bulky. He is a bulky boy. And to do that, you gotta start with the chest up. I do kind of realize why his arm looks a little bit weirder, which is I just didn't have enough room. But that's fine, because Procreate lets you crop and resize. And Mars says, then I couldn't do the other project I had, but my homeroom teacher is great, so she said it's okay. Aw, that's sweet of her. It's still kind of weird that you're doing... I mean, I guess it's cool that you're doing experiments. Just raisins? And Joseph Floof Bean says, the guy is shrunk with this stream. And not the Mokai, not the Mokai says, I'm just new here. Hello, welcome to the live stream. We are working on my webtoon episode for my monster lovers over on Webtoon Canva. And also, since TikTok can't jail me in YouTube, we are advertising my webtoon plushie. He officially has 17 days left before he can get funded, or else he'll be gone forever. So definitely go and check him out when you can. You get 10% off your first order too, which I think is very nice. Okay. Victor says R34. No! Absolutely not! No! How is this the first response? And not the Mokai says, I have a webtoon. What is your webtoon? Tell us. If y'all have any art stuff you guys want to plug or projects you got going on you want to plug, feel free to do so. I believe in artists supporting artists. Though I do admit I should probably like just say that from the beginning or maybe title it, but this is a learning process. And Victor says, what do you do? I do animation and illustration and webtoon art. We are currently working on my new webtoon episode for this week, or yeah, this week. And Mar says, you said if the plushie gets a bunch of people buying them, then you'll make rule 34 of them. Stick to your promise, Miss Eek. First of all, you're too... First of all, Mars, you are too young to even look at that anyway. I don't know who you think you are. Second, I made that promise before I got jailed on TikTok. And third, I never wrote anything. However, times are looking a little desperate. So, if we do get him funded, if he actually gets funded, I guess I'll stay true to my word. And Not the Mokai says, I have random things in Webtoon right now, like boyfriends and something else. Tell us the title! Don't be shy, share with the class. And Mia says, hello Mia, I love your icon. Whoa, what a pretty cat. Their icon is of a black and orange cat just staring at you, like judgmentally, but it's very pretty. And Mara says, Victor says, do it covered or censored for the Rule 34 art of my Webtoon characters. And Mars is saying, no, I want to see it. It's for the others. Mars! You are not allowed to see this. I'm literally gonna like find your Twitter account and make sure to block you. Or maybe I'll just have a private Discord server for all my not safe for work stuff. I don't know. I do have a Patreon. I just never really post on there, so I had closed it for a little bit. I might just reopen it and give y'all like a free discount code so you can look. And Mia says, thank you. And the amazing artist is here. Hello. Everybody go subscribe to them. Their work is so pretty. And Not the Mokai says, I forgot my Webtoon name. I be forgetting names all the time. And Slamester says, is that Mario's hat? Yes, this is for the Halloween episode. I am late since I've been busy advertising my plushie. So everything has been like basically a week late. So he is just as Mario. I'll give y'all a little sneak peek. It is Angelo, Mikey, and Leo. And this is the sneak peek of one of the panels. They're all going trick-or-treating with their daughters. Or goddaughters. And Jazzy Fizzy says, Ayo, I finally found something interesting. Jazzy! You crazy. And Mara says, my YouTube is lagging again. Oh no. I mean, I'm only going to be on for like 10 more minutes since I have a meeting soon. But I did just want to give y'all a heads up that the Webtoon reboot is now out. And also that we are working on next week's episode. And also, give y'all a heads up that Mikey the Monster Boy plushie over on Give Me Swag merch only has 17 days left before you can pre-order him. Or he'll be gone forever. Also, if you pre-order him and he doesn't reach the funding amount, you'll get refunded. So don't worry. And Johannes Palm says, hey, what would be a great way to start drawing? Ooh, in general, I think just drawing like whatever you want is good. That's how I stay motivated to draw and how I stayed motivated when I was having a hard time learning how to draw. I also recommend just copying and tracing over real life helps a lot. I still occasionally and like still do. Now I mostly reference, but before I used to just trace over anatomy books and pictures of like muscular people. I have a speech impediment. If some of y'all couldn't tell. And Jazzy says, also, hi, I love your art and animations. It's so cool. Aw, thank you, Jazzy. I appreciate you. I am a little bit backlogged with anime commissions, but once I'm done with that, y'all will see a lot more animations of my Webtoon characters. Robert says croissant. Do not. I still remember the last time y'all spammed me with croissant. Last time. And Mara says, love Childish Gambino. Childish Gambino's so good, bro. And Sean says, hi, I am new here. Hi, Sean. Welcome to the live stream. We are currently working on my Webtoon characters for the next episode. It's a Halloween-themed episode, and Angelo, my character, is dressed up as Mario. No! No, not again! They're spamming me with croissants! For y'all who are new here and don't know, some people, some stinky people, have a habit of spamming my live stream on YouTube with croissants. Sorry for blacking out the live for a little bit. The croissants overpowered me and killed me for like 2 seconds. And the amazing artist says, I just want to consume your art for real, for real. Do you have any advice on starting a comic? Yes. Oh, okay, so this is my advice. Right now, my personal advice probably will be a lot. And I recommend to only do this if you feel like it actually fits you. But what I did was I just had like a basic outline of the beginning, middle, and end of my story. And then I just kind of started from scratch and wrote each episode week to week. I recommend doing that if you're okay with like just rebooting everything later, because if you do that for just like a couple months, you learn so much and you already have like a fan base for your characters. Because I got that ADHD for real, and it's so hard for me to like not overthink stuff, so I kind of just have to do everything as soon as I think it. Mars says, Mars, Laura, read it. Mars, what did you say? Mars says, today my best friend, my crush too, said she has a crush on a guy, and if I should text him, and I thought she was serious for a second, but it was Childish Gambino. Mars is going through it. Girly girl is spamming, and Darky asks, what's the name of the comic? My comic is My Monster Lovers over on Webtoon Canva. Currently, I'm still trying to promote the original Webtoon plushie, so I'll be posting the link tree later this week. And the amazing artist says, OMG, thank you for the advice. Yes. Honestly, try to have like around 8 chapters planned. So this is the thing for all comic artists, which is your original comic is going to be a lot longer than you think. I heard this advice before and I was like, nah, I got this. I know what I'm doing. But as you're writing it, like, things will change and you realize some characters aren't what you expected them to be. It's weird to describe, but bear with me. Especially if it's your first story. The first story is always going to be super long. Hey, it's your girly. You think I don't see these croissants in the corner of my peripheral vision in the chat? You think I won't retaliate against you one day? And Mars says, to be honest, nothing can pan out well even if we end up dating because she's moving to Spain probably. Mars just moved to Spain with her. Also, World War II is over. We have technology. Long distance is a thing. I've known people who literally started their relationships online. I will be honest, half of them didn't pan out so well, but also the other half is still going strong, as far as I know. So it's more up to you guys. No, Robert, and it's your girly. And not the Mokai says the abs. Yes, the abs, the abs. I'm gonna redraw the abs because, again, it's been like almost a year since I drew this original piece. And I see so many anatomy mistakes. Also, that's something else I recommend just in general. Always just pick a piece that you like and redraw it every couple weeks to months. It's so good to learn from. Especially if you don't have like a formal art education. And the amazing artist says the main characters for my comic are actually trans. I'm trying my best not to make all the characters gay. Honestly, that's my other thing. And it's your girly girl. Lily says, can I ask you a question? Go for it. If it's within reason. And Sean asks, why are characters so buff, my mate? Angelo is a buff boy. He is also a beastman. So he naturally is a little bit more muscular than most people. Sean says that laugh. And not the Mokai says, I'm Mochi, kind of like Dochi. Mochi! Hi, Mochi. That's so much better. Robert says, do you like croissant? Please read. I like eating croissants. And it's your girl Lily says, okay, so I need tips on drawing bodies. And Mars has the feminine urge to write an entire woman-loving woman story right now. Do it! What is stopping you? What is stopping you? Just do it. This is my general thing for comics, specifically if you are the type of person to, like, you have the comic in your head, but you keep coming up with excuses as why you can't start it, of like, oh, I don't have everything planned out. That is the biggest reason to just start doing your comic, because I promise you the story will come a lot more easier to you. Just think of that first, like that one as your demo comic. Or, like, it's a big reason why a lot of manga artists have one-shots. Is to just get the story out and grow from there. Not the beans! No! They brought back beans in the chat. And the amazing artist, just do what you want. If you have an urge to make all your characters gay, honestly, just follow that urge. Because that is something I learned a lot at the beginning, which is I avoided certain things because I'm like, oh, I was basically trying to appeal to an audience that I didn't even have in the first place. And it's kind of better to just, like, it's not bad to take criticism and listen to, like, current public opinion, but at the end of the day, you gotta just write what you want to do. Because that's the other thing, which is your audience will feel like when you don't enjoy working on your own stuff. It's weird, but they do feel it. Everyone has switched from spamming me with croissants to beans. And it's your girl, Lily asks, you got any body tips? I'm trying to do a bunch of art. Oh, Lily, so my first and main tip is to just follow my Pinterest page, Missink Toons. I have one for my art and one for all my references that I use. Because when I was learning anatomy, those books were like $45. And due to some very beautiful but slightly chaotic evil souls, they have just taken screenshots and re-uploaded all of them to Pinterest. So I have a lot of free references you can just use right there. And for body, what type of body in general do you want to draw? Like just regular bodies? My most baseline like tips for drawing bodies is to always use basic shapes. I learned this from Michael Hampton from his anatomy book. But the breakdown is everything is literally just basic shapes. You'll have like a few organic shapes here and there, but at the end of the day, you're mostly just using a bunch of triangles and rectangles, maybe a square. And Manuel, voice actor, says hello everybody. Hi Manuel, welcome. And Sean asks, why lagging? Everybody go subscribe to Manuel. He does such good voice acting work. I'm actually working on one of his commissions right now. Also, Manuel, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's my laptop and like what settings I have. Maybe it's God. But I'll have so much of your work done. And because I don't have my Toon Boom Harmony, like I gotta fix my preferences or something to get my autosave back. Because I restarted my computer and lost my autosave. I had so much done. And then she just died. Literally screaming and crying. So I had to restart again. But don't worry. I will be back. It's a girl, Lily says no. Yeah. But don't worry. I get these commissions done a little bit faster. So soon it'll be ready again. Anyway, it is 3:32, so I'm already late for my meeting. I might be back over on my TikTok a little bit later today. Maybe not. But I'll be back again live streaming every day for the rest of the month until Thanksgiving week comes. So y'all keep your eyes out. Okay, goodbye everybody. Thank you guys so much for showing up to the live stream. No, they're still spamming me with beans. Bye, guys.